Up next on Live It Up, it is SVS Fine Jewelry with Sami Saatchi, the one and only. And wait till you see the bling on this shot. It's going to be amazing. How are you?
Good. Thank you for having me.
Good. We got to meet recently at the Long Beach International Film Festival. I got to be in the Diamond Room. Now, at that event, you brought what's called your red carpet collection. Can you talk about all of those wonderful diamonds and how that tours with you?
Sure. So Forevermark has a select few pieces that are made for certain events like that, and what they do is it travels, from event to event, the Oscars, the Grammys, and they dress major celebrities. And we thought it was a perfect event to showcase some of Forevermark's best at that event.
It was so wonderful. And you also did a charitable contribution that night, which was so great. You had, not cube, what are they called? The little...
So what we did is we took one Forevermark diamond,
okay,
and it was over a carat, and we took 399 CZs, or cubic zirconia, and we mixed them all together, and we put them in champagne glasses, and one lucky winner basically won a diamond in one of those champagne glasses. The rest of the money.
So wonderful. And then you made a contribution to a wonderful charity. So that was fantastic. And that's why I said, wow, I really like you. I really like Nikki. And I would love to have you here on Live It Up because you're doing good things in the community.
Thank you, thank you.
So you also told me that you're a 10th generation jeweler.
Yeah.
Wow.
My father's father, my father's brothers, my brother. Yeah, it goes on and on.
So forth and so on and so
Yeah.
on. So we're here today to talk about a very specific type of diamond. So what is that?
So there are diamonds and then there's diamonds.
Okay.
And when we mine them out of the ground, what we get is up to Mother Nature. And there are select few that we call glassies and stones that actually come out looking phenomenal. And De Beers, who has created Forevermark, has taken their top 1% of their best, and the analogy I like to use is if you're a carpenter, it's good wood. And they take all that and they give it to hand-picked artisans who actually cut these stones to perfect proportions.
And then they mark them.
Oh yeah.
So in a microscopic little way, right?
1/5000th of the thickness of a human hair. Basically what they do is they'll take the stone, and to make sure a Forevermark is a Forevermark, and there's a promise that comes with that stone that it's beautiful, it's responsibly sourced, and that it's very rare, because less than 1%. And they take a laser and they inscribe on the table of the stone, which is the largest facet, a small inscription number. And it's not really easy to see the naked eye, which is why we have this Forevermark viewer here to view.
Excellent. So this has the ability to shine, I guess, a laser light reading.
Well, what it does is it has two light sources, and it reflects the light just right, so it basically gives us like a flat paper surface on top of the stone, and then we can see the inscription show up under really high magnification.
Now, when they came to you as you were growing up, was there ever a choice? Did you have to go into the business, or did you say, you know what, I like this and I want to do it?
You know, it's funny. Growing up, I worked at my dad's store in the summers, and it's not something I wanted to do. I went to school, got a bio degree to be a doctor, but while going to college, I got to work for another jeweler, and I saw different avenues of this business and things that I really was passionate about. And it's funny how your focus shifts when you get an opportunity like that.
There you go, and you found your own passion.
Found my passion.
You also design. You have things that you create. Because I see like a little 3D model looking thing.
So what we like to say is we're so cutting edge, we're bleeding.
Okay. Okay.
So what we do is we actually build everything on a state-of-the-art CAD program. It's a process we call Jewel Vision. And what happens is somebody will come to us with an idea, and we mean from inception. We don't mix and match and piecemeal things together. You literally come and go, I want some of this and some of that, and we marry all those ideas together and build them on a computer virtually. Now the great part about what we do is it's not just a picture. We're actually building it, but in a virtual world. So all the measurements, all the specifics are proper. So we'll show you a picture of what it looks like, and hopefully we'll have a picture to show.
Yes.
And then what we'll do is once that's been approved, we'll actually make, this is what you were referencing to, a prototype. So this is a wax model. And this is what the customer will basically get to see to show basically proportions of how big everything is. So you get a 3D printed model in your hand to hold.
Wonderful.
Now, we go from that to where, and there's always going to be artists' work, and there's always going to be hand worked pieces, and this can't be put together unless you have some talent, but that will turn into this.
Oh, that's breathtaking. Is that mine, Sammy? Or,
sure, it's a gift.
You're already married, so you're not engaged. we're not getting engaged. I'm just letting you know I don't get to keep the ring. But perhaps someday somebody will buy me this. This is really beautiful.
Well,
so from the prototype, you were able to craft and
what we do with that prototype is we actually do what's called a lost wax casting. So what basically happens is we take that wax and we pour plaster over it. We let the plaster dry overnight. We flip the thing upside down, melt out all the wax, and now we're left with a cavity. Now, depending on what medium we choose, gold, platinum, yellow, white, rose, whatever color, we then melt our material, pour it into that cast under a vacuum, and then we break out that plaster, and we're left with basically a very rough material that has that shape and the structure for the rest of the work to be done.
Wow, this is just breathtaking. It really, truly is. I mean, nature makes beautiful diamonds, but you make beautiful jewelry. This
Thank
is
you.
fabulous.
Thank you very much.
Sammy, it's just spectacular. Wow.
Well, we take a lot of pride and care in what we do. I mean, everything that leaves our store, 2 or 3 people basically touch at least. And the purpose of that is, I may not pick up on everything. My designer might pick up on one thing. My setter might realize something else. So before we actually build, we all get a little say and go, this could have been better this way or vice versa. And until the piece is as perfect as it could possibly be, that's when it goes out.
It's remarkable. And I know that you've been winning best of things.
Oh yeah,
right?
we won best jewelry store and best wedding jeweler on all of Long Island, which we're very proud of.
Congratulations. I wish you all the best.
Thank you very
much.
So
thank you for joining us. And
my pleasure.
I'm going to come in and visit.
Hey, it's a candy store for girls, we call it. Come on in.
Is that it? Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you very much. Stay tuned for more on Live It Up. We've been blinging it out. That's right, with SVS Fine Jewelry. Thanks for watching.